Hello everyone and welcome to my live video. So it's great to see you all again. My name is Prin and well, I would like to say good evening, okay? And if you're watching from other places, good morning and good afternoon, okay? So anyway, today is the beginning of a long holiday in Thailand, okay? So I guess, for many of our viewers today, you are looking forward to a long break ahead, right? All right, so thank you for sparing some time to watch my live video today, okay? And you'll be able to learn some interesting words. So anyway, for today, we are looking at idioms still, but we are looking at idioms which are related to clothing. Remember that clothing means things that you can wear on your body, all right? And while you're watching, don't forget to press like and also share the video to your friends, family members, and colleagues, and even groups that you're part of, all right? And also, if you don't want to miss my live video, because I go live every 2 days, or you can say every other day, please like my Facebook page and press see first. And also, if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell button, all right? So, we are waiting for some viewers right now, okay? Just hang on a bit. And, well, I'll read some comments then. So, from Kun Nantipat, oh, it's great to see you again. Hello, teacher, I'm very well. I am from Chiang Mai. Right, it's great that you are doing well right now. And one more from Wee. Hello, my teacher, I'm from Thailand, Bangkok. All right, so hello to you too, Wee. Okay, so let's just wait a little bit more, okay? And we'll start very, very soon. So I hope you're doing well. Let's look at the first sentence for today, all right? So this is the first sentence. And again, I would like you all to read and choose one of the choices, okay? You can see that all 4 choices here are related to clothing or clothes, all right? So things that you wear on your body. And what's the best word for the blank? Have a go, all right? I'll give you some time. And remember that idioms are important to learning English as well. You may not use them regularly, but I'm sure you will hear idioms regularly and you also read idioms frequently as well, okay? All right, so let's look at this one. Okay, I'll eat my something if we win this competition. Okay, so this part here, sorry, in the brackets, that's the idiom. Okay, but I'll tell you the meaning of the latter part of this sentence. Okay, if we win this competition. So if we, maybe a team win a competition. A competition is like, when people, they come, or teams or groups, they come and compete, maybe in a sport or like a contest, maybe a singing competition, singing contest, you can say that. So here, the speaker or the writer is saying that, I will eat my something. I don't know why. I'll explain the meaning later on, but I will do that if we somehow win this competition. All right. So we have one coming in. So from Pokon, hello again. You say maybe B. Okay. I'll eat my shoe. Great. How about other people? What do you think? I'll give you some time. All right. Okay, everyone, let's look at this sentence together. So we have a B here, right? And a D, and also A for sure from we. All right, great. So going back to our sentence, the correct answer for this one is actually D, okay? I'll eat my hat. So congrats to those who got it correct, okay? I'll eat my hat if we win this competition. So we say this, I'll eat my hat, or if it's like another subject, you can say like, maybe they will eat their hat or whatever, okay? We use this expression to say that, you're so sure that something will not happen, something will not be true, okay? Like in this sentence, I'll eat my hat if we win this competition. So I believe that we will not win the competition. I'm sure that we will not win the competition. That's why you say, I'll eat my hat. Okay, so this expression tells us that the speaker or the writer of this sentence is sure that something will not happen or something will not be true. Okay, so like, it's like to give a comparison, if this somehow becomes true, I'll eat my hat. It's not something we eat in our daily lives, right? We don't eat hat. So here, this person promises to eat his hat because he is sure that we will not win the competition. Okay, so that's why he dares to say, I'll eat my hat. All right, so remember, I'll eat my hat means you're sure that something will not happen. All right, great. Let's move to our second sentence. So this is the second sentence. If you have a look at the whole sentence, you see that we have another idiom in the sentence, which some of you may be familiar, okay? So if you use something like this one, you spend money like water, it means like you use it so much without caring, you're wasting it, okay? So this is another idiom. But I want you to find the word for this blank. What's the best word for this blank that creates another idiom here? Deep what? Is it deep gloves, deep pockets, or deep socks? Have a go, okay? I'll give you some time. Okay, everyone, let's look at the sentence together. So we have this sentence here, that man, so this person here must have, so we are sure that this person, like he surely has what? Deep something. Why? Because he is spending money like water. He is using his money as if it is water, so it is cheap, it can be wasted. Okay, so let's look at some answers from our viewers first. So we have a B from Nantipat, okay, B from Pokon, B from Wit, and also B from Na. All right, I hope I said your name correctly. Anyway, since you all said B, let's review the answer. And the answer is yes, it's B, okay? So deep pockets, all right? That man must have deep pockets. He's spending money like water, okay? So that man must be rich, okay? So to have deep pockets means you are rich, okay? That man must have deep pockets. He's spending money like water, right? So anyway, I'm sure that you can sense, right? You know, it wouldn't make sense to say that you have deep gloves or deep socks, like especially when we're talking about having lots of money to spend, you know, why would you store your money? Why would you keep your money in gloves or socks, right? So that's why, yeah, all of you got it correct. Pockets, okay? So to have deep pockets mean to have lots of money, all right? Let's move on. Okay, so this is our third sentence. I'll give you some time, okay? And if you have just joined, we are learning some idioms which contain words relating to clothing or clothes, all right? And we're doing a quiz, so please join in. If you know the answer or if you just want to guess, just type, okay? A, B, C, or D, all right? So we are now into our third sentence. And what's the best word for this blank? Okay, the clothes were off, the gloves were off, the neckties were off, or the shirts were off. Remember to use the rest of the sentence to help you, okay? The rest of the sentence acts as a hint for you, okay? Right. So if you're watching, have a go, okay? And please press like, share this video as well to your friends and family and groups, okay? Because I think it will benefit other people as well, right? And if you like my videos, don't miss out because I go live regularly. So subscribe to my channel or press the like button on my Facebook page, all right? Okay, so I'll give you some time to think about this sentence, and then we will review the answer together. Okay, so we have some answers coming in. If you're still deciding, okay, I'll give you some time, but I will read some answers from our viewers. So we have D from Pokon, and also D from Sirikan, and also A from We. All right, thank you everyone for joining in. How about others? Okay, so we have shirts, that's D. Okay, so we have many choices. Great. Okay, and also another D. So we have lots of D's and an A. Any more answers? Okay, before we review the answer, let's look at the rest of the sentence. So if something were off, okay, it comes from be off. Okay, if something is off, in this case, you know, you take it off. So if the clothes were off, you take your clothes off. If the gloves were off, you take your gloves off. Okay, if the neckties were off, you take your neckties off. And if the shirts were off, you take the shirts off. Okay, and let's look at the rest of the sentence, which is actually hint. Okay, and people started to scream and shout. So many people, they began screaming. You know, if you scream, you like make a high-pitched voice or noise. Okay, you cry, you say something loudly. And if you shout, you also say something loudly. So by reading the rest of the sentence, we can make out that, you know, maybe this group of people, they were arguing, they were fighting, and they were arguing, and then it got heated. So they started, you know, shouting, saying things like louder. So everything got heated, or maybe they started fighting. Okay, so yeah, that's the meaning of this sentence. Okay, so people, you know, began to make noises because maybe they couldn't agree on something and they got angry. And well, let's review the answer. And interestingly, this one, the answer is actually B, the gloves. Okay, remember that gloves are things you put on your hands, you know, like when it is cold, you put gloves on your hand. Okay, or if you need to be clean, be hygienic, you know, if you're a doctor or something, you put gloves before you treat the patient, right? So the gloves were off and people started to scream and shout. So when we say the gloves were off, it's like, you know, everyone got angry. Okay, and so that's why the people started screaming and shouting. So make loud noises, make high-pitched noises and voices. Okay, so it's like, you know, they're not staying calm anymore. They took the gloves off and start fighting. You know, that's the relationship. Okay, so when we say the gloves were off, it's like, you know, they are not civil, they are not quiet, they're not calm anymore. They start getting angry. Okay, so when people start getting angry, the situation gets heated, we can say the gloves were off. Okay, if it's in the past, or we can say the gloves are off in the present. Okay, right. So next one. Okay, so this is our fourth sentence. During the downturn. Okay, so I'll tell you the meaning of downturn first. So downturn is like when the economy is not good, or like maybe it can be the society as well. But overall, we're talking about the economy. Okay, so during the downturn means in times that the economy isn't good. You know, people don't want to spend money, people have less money. Okay, or the country's economy isn't good. They got along on a what? So here is the idiom. Okay, so this group of people, they got along on a what? A cufflink, a headband, a shoelace, or a shoestring. I will give you some time, all right? And looks like we have many more viewers coming in. So if you have just joined in, we are learning about idioms which contain words that are related to clothing. Okay, so please help me by joining in. Okay, so we have a quiz here. If you know the answer, or if you're not sure, have a guess. Okay, and what's the best answer for this sentence? What should you write in the blank? Is it A, B, C, or D? Don't forget to join in, all right? Okay, I'll give you some time. Okay, guys and girls, let's look at some answers from our viewers. Okay, so we have C, so that's shoelace. D, shoestring. Okay, hi. Okay, hello, Kun Sumali. You said D and D from wheat. Okay, and this is also another D. I can't pronounce your name. I can't say your name. Okay, so can you tell us your name, please, and where you're watching from? Okay, please. Thank you in advance. So we have C and lots of D's. Okay, so here the correct answer is D. Okay, shoestring. During the downturn, they got along on a shoestring. Okay, so if you say you get along on a shoestring, means you like have a very limited budget, you use very little money. Okay, just like that's why it is compared to shoestring, just one string for tying your shoes. Like you only perhaps eat just one shoestring, just a little thing like that. So that's why there's this idiom, okay, to get along on a shoestring means to use little money, to have a very limited budget. So here, during the downturn, they got along on a shoestring, tells us that, during the time of poor economy, okay, this group used very little money. All right. And let's look at some other words. We have cufflink. Cufflink is like when you wear a shirt, you have something that ties the end of your shirt, okay, for locking the end of your shirt. That's the cufflink. All right. And what's B? Headband. Okay, so headband is like a piece of cloth, that goes around your head like this. Like when you play sport, okay, or maybe it's a bit cold, you have a headband around your head. Okay, and what else? Shoelace and shoestring are actually the same. Okay, shoelace and shoestring both mean the string or a small piece of rope for tying your shoes. Okay, so when you wear your shoes, your feet don't slip off because you tie it tightly with a shoelace or a shoestring. Okay, right. So well done to everyone. Let's get to the next one. Okay, so in this sentence, it's a bit long, but I want you to focus on here, okay, the part where I have just drawn a line around. So that's the idiom part. Is it hand in glove, hand in pocket, or hand in wallet? They have worked hand in blank on this project for years, so they are very familiar with it. I'll give you some time to think, okay? Right. Okay, looks like we have some answers in. So let's look at each one. We have B from Kun Nongnut. Okay. We have A glove from Kun Kanokwan. So thank you for joining in all of my videos. A from Kun Nantipat and wallet. So that's a C from we, right. And we have a B, okay, from our viewer here. Okay, so may I ask you again where you're watching from and how do I say your name? Thank you. All right, so we have many answers. Let's look at the sentence together. So they here, like this group, maybe this team, okay, have worked, so do something to that thing. And what have they done? They have done something on this project. So like a project is like, you have a plan to achieve something, maybe to create something, okay, for years. So here, this group, they have worked something with this project for years. So they have been doing it for years. So means what? As a result, sorry, I forgot the L. They are very familiar with it. If you're familiar with something, you know a lot about it. You're close to it. So it here refers to the project, this project, sorry. So if you say they have worked on this project for years, so they are very familiar with it. This means that this group have, spent a lot of time with this project for a long time, so for years. So as a result, they are close to it. They know a lot about it. So in this case, returning to our idiom, the answer is actually A, okay, glove. So this is the second idiom with glove for today, all right? So yeah, I'll write it down, glove. They have worked hand in glove on this project for years, so they are very familiar with it. So this group have spent a lot of time, okay, working on this project for years. So as a result, they know a lot about it. If we say hand in glove, it means you are very close to something or someone, okay? Like here, we say they worked hand in glove means what? They have worked very closely, okay? So like, not just supervising from afar, but like spending a lot of time with it, right? So to repeat, hand in glove means very closely. So we can say that in this sentence, they have worked very closely on this project for years, so they are very familiar with it, okay? So yeah, that's the answer. Well done to everyone. Okay, so here is our next sentence. I'll give you some time, okay? And looks like we have an international viewer today from Algeria. So hello to Algeria from Thailand. Thank you so much for watching and participating. Right, so here is our next sentence. You and I are so lazy. Lazy is like you don't want to do any work, right? But if the what fits, wear it. Should it be coat, shoe, sock, or cap? I'll give you some time, all right? All right, let's read some answers. So we have B from Kanok 1, okay. We have B from our friend from Algeria. So we have B from Nantipat, okay, and also A from Leo Ricky. May I ask you where you're from, Leo? Where are you watching from right now? Right. Let's go back to our sentence. You and I are so lazy, but if the what fits, wear it. Well, the answer to this one is actually D, okay? D, cap. So a cap is, let me draw it, something like this, okay? Like a baseball cap, the one that they often wear when playing baseball, all right? So that's a cap, all right. We have a coat. A coat is like a, big jacket, something you put over your other clothing when it is cold. We have shoe, shoe, right? You put it on your foot. Sock, you also put it on your foot, especially, before wearing a shoe. And a cap, I've just drawn the picture. Okay, so we have Leo today from Delhi in India. So welcome to our live stream and thank you for joining. Okay, we were doing a quiz, so don't forget to try answering all the sentences and all the questions, all right? So going back to our sentence here, you and I are so lazy, but if the cap fits, wear it. I'll explain the idiom first, okay? So what I'm circling here is the idiom. If the cap fits, wear it, okay? So what does this idiom mean? Well, the meaning is that, it means to accept a criticism, okay, because it is true. Like we say this phrase, this idiom to someone to make them accept that what you have just said, okay? So we normally use this idiom negatively. We use it to talk about bad things, all right? So if a cap fits, wear it. If we take this meaning literally or directly, it's like, this cap fits your head, so wear it, all right? And why? When we say, if the cap fits, wear it, it means, we have just criticized you, but you have to accept it because it is true. Like in this sentence, you and I are so lazy, but if the cap fits, wear it. This means that, both you and I, have this problem, we are so lazy, but this is true. So we have to accept this criticism, okay? But if you want to improve this or not, that's up to you, but you should accept it. That's why the writer or the speaker of this sentence says if the cap fits, wear it, okay? So to repeat, if the cap fits, wear it means that, it is used to tell someone to accept like a comment or a criticism because what was commented or criticized is true. And we normally use it with a negative thing, okay? Like this one, lazy. These two people are lazy and, these two people have to accept it because it is true, all right? So well done to everyone. Okay, so this is our next sentence. And again, I'll give you some time. If you're watching now and enjoying this, don't forget to like this live video and also help me to increase awareness, okay, by sharing this live video as well to your friends, so to someone who may benefit from this, okay? And I go live every other day, so that's every 2 days. Don't forget to subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, and don't forget to like my Facebook page if you're watching on Facebook, all right? Let's look at this one. I finished college by the seat of my something. I was lucky to graduate. So here is the idiom, by the seat of my what? My pants, my shirt, or my shoes, okay? I finished college. College can be used to talk about like a small higher education place, or it is similar to university, okay? But college can also be used to talk about university as well. So college can be like a smaller version of university, or it can refer to university. So here I finished means I graduated from the university by the seat of my what, okay? And then the second sentence says that I was lucky to graduate. Okay, so if you're lucky, it means like, you use some luck, some kind of coincidence or something. To graduate means to finish. So what do you think is the answer? Pants, shirt, or shoes? Okay, just type A, B, or C. I'll give you a moment. Right, let's look at some answers. So we have A, okay, from Pokon, A from Wheat, and also A from Nantipat. So and A from our viewer from Algeria. B from our viewer from Algeria. So we are almost in agreement. Okay, let's review the answer. And I also have A from Leo. Great. So let's reveal our answer, and it's actually A, okay? Pants. So pants, right. I finished college by the seat of my pants. I was lucky to graduate. Okay, so, here's the idiom, right? If you do something or achieve something by the seat of your pants, like this sentence, it means that you did it by luck or by intuition. So like use your sense, okay? And like without a proper or clear plan or direction. Okay, so to repeat, if you do something by the seat of your pants, it means you use luck. You got lucky, or you use your intuition. So you use your senses, or it means you don't have a clear plan or a clear direction. So going back to our sentence here, I finished college by the seat of my pants. This means this person here, graduated from college or university by luck, because maybe I didn't pay attention, I wasn't diligent, I was lazy, okay, but somehow I graduated through luck, and without proper planning. And then this sentence here, the second one, emphasizes this point. I was lucky to graduate. So this person thinks, he or she had chances that they might not finish college, but they somehow did it. So they credited this to luck. All right. So we say, by the seats of someone's pants, like this one. I finished college by the seat of my pants. I was lucky to graduate. So remember, by the seat of my pants or one's pants, anyone's pants means based on luck, using your senses, or without any clear plan. All right. Let's move on. All right. So this one is a bit longer. Once you have some awards under your what? Okay, so under your what? This is the idiom. You will find it easier to get more. Is it under your belt, under your coat, under your necktie, or under your shoes? Have a go. All right. If you're not sure, have a guess. If you guess, means you have thought about the answer. And if you got it wrong, I'm sure you will remember it and get it right next time. Okay. And if you know the answer, just type it in the comments area. All right, so have a go. Okay, we have many answers from our viewers. So let's start with the first one. We have A. Okay, so that's a belt. D, shoes. C, so a necktie. Okay. A, so belt. And also another C, a necktie. Okay, thank you everyone for participating. Let's look at our sentence together. So here, the answer is actually A. Okay, so congrats to those who answered A. So under your belt, all right? Once you have some awards under your belt, you'll find it easier to get more. So once is like as soon as, okay, you have some awards under your belt. Okay, so to have something under your belt is like to have experience, or in this case, it means like to have earned, to have won some awards. So maybe 2, 3, or 4, whatever. As soon as you have some awards, as soon as you have won some awards, what will happen? Well, you find it easier to get even more awards. Okay, so like this is the start here in the first half of the sentence. The start may be slow, it may take a lot of time, it may be hard, but as soon as you have some, in this case, some awards, okay, the result will be that you will find it easier to get more. It will be easier later on to earn, to win even more awards. Okay, so under your belt, refers to having experience. So like in this one, it means to have the experience of winning awards. And once or when or as soon as you have this experience, maybe a couple of times, then what will happen next is that you will be more likely to earn more awards later on. Okay, so to recap, under your belt means to have some experience. Great. So next one. Okay, I think I have a few more sentences. Let's look at this one first. If this plan goes wrong, you still have a trick up your blank, right? Okay, so if this plan, something you intend to do goes wrong, what does that mean? Means like it didn't work out, it didn't go according to what we want it to be. So this sentence, the speaker is talking to another person. So this speaker is asking the next person whether they have this or not. By ending the sentence with right is like a question, yes or no, stuff like that. So anyway, the idiom is here. So what do you think? Is it a trick up your collar, your pocket, your sleeve, or your sock? Have a go, all right? And for those who have just joined in, we are doing a quiz on idioms which contain words relating to clothing. So clothes, okay, things you wear on your body. So if you're enjoying this, don't forget to like this video and share this video to people you know, especially those who will benefit from learning from this video. And also don't forget to subscribe or like my Facebook page. Okay, I will thank you in advance so very much. Right. So let's look at the answer to this one. Okay, we only have one answer coming in, so I'll give you some more time, all right? Okay, let's look at some of our answers. We have C from Leo, okay. C, but with question marks from Nantipat, right? C from Pokon and C from our viewer from Algeria, right? So great. Looks like you all said C, and yes, that's the correct answer. C, sleeve, okay. So a sleeve is, like the arm part of your shirt or maybe t-shirt or whatever, okay, or maybe a jumper. So this is the sleeve, okay, right. What about A, collar? Collar is like this part, okay, the collar of a piece of clothing, right? A pocket, for putting things in, and sock is what you put between your foot and your shoe, okay? And we have another C from we. Great. Okay, so wait, where is it? So here, the speaker or the writer is asking someone that if this plan, this intention, something they want to do goes wrong, so it failed or maybe it didn't go according to plan, this person is asking whether you, the second person, whether this person has like a backup plan, okay, or a secret plan. So a backup or secret plan to use if needed. And then right, we often end sentences with right, like this is like to ask whether this is true or not. So if this plan goes wrong, you still have a trick up your sleeve, right? It's like to ask yes or no. If this doesn't work, you still have another plan, yes or no, okay? So we can say right, add the word right at the end of the sentence, okay? So yeah, that's the answer to this one, and you all got it right. Okay, I have one more sentence, so let's look at this one. Okay, this one is a bit different because the choices are not pieces of clothing, okay, just 8s, 9s, and 10s, but the sentence and the idiom is related to clothing nonetheless. So this is the idiom, dress to the what? And I want you to answer, is it dress to the 8s, dress to the 9s, or dress to the 10s? Okay, have a go. 8s, 9s, or 10s. And I'll tell you the meaning. It's like if you dress to the blah 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 here, it means like you dress very well, you look good, you look fashionable. Especially we use this especially when we go to like a formal party, okay, you have to dress up. So if you have to dress up well, do you dress to the 8s, the 9s, or the 10s? I'll give you some time to think of the answer, all right? Okay, let's read out some answers, actually all the answers from our viewers. So we have, what is it? I think this is the first one. So C from Pokon, okay, and we have B here. A, B, and A. So yeah, looks like we have all three choices. Well, let's find out the answer. This idiom is actually new for me as well. The answer is actually B, nines. Okay, so if you are dressed to the nines, it means you dress like fashionably. Okay, you look good, especially when you wear like formal clothes to a party, okay, or gala or something. When you have to dress up, you can say that you dress to the nines. You put everything on. You dress the best that you can. Full option. All right. So here, she dressed to the nines last night. So yesterday at night, this person here, she dressed very well. And look at the second sentence. Her dress, so dress is a piece of clothing, okay, was elegant. If something is elegant, it is beautiful. It is graceful. Let me write it down. And looks good, attractive, can be like that. So yeah, if something is elegant, we say it is beautiful, it is attractive, people want to look at it, and it can be called graceful. If something is graceful, it looks good, as in like deserves praise and respect, like that. Okay, graceful. So okay, we have one more answer coming in. So A from Swati, thank you for your answer, and thank you for watching. Right, so I've just reviewed the answer. It's B. Okay, she dressed to the nines last night. Her dress was elegant. So she dressed very well. She dressed fashionably last night, and her dress looked very good. Her dress looked graceful. All right, so yep, that's all for today. Let's do a quick review of our idioms for today. Okay. So this is the first sentence we had today. So for those who have just joined, okay, let's recap today's lesson together. So I'll eat my hat. What does that mean? I'll eat my hat. If you say, I'll eat my hat, are you sure that something will happen, or you're sure that something will not happen? What do you think? If you eat your hat, what does that mean? Is it you're sure or certain that something will happen, or you're sure that something will not happen? What do you think? I'll eat my hat. When should you say this? When you're sure it will happen, or when you are sure it will not happen? What do you think? I'll eat my hat. Okay, I'll get everyone started. So we say, this one, I'll eat my hat when you're sure that something will not happen, something will not be true. Yeah, looks like we have an explanation. So sure it not happen. Yeah, sure it will not happen. You're correct. Kun Nantipat, thank you. And Pokon said not sure. Kun Pia said not happen. That is correct. And what's this? Some emojis from which I don't really understand, but thank you anyway. Right, so you all said it correctly. If you're sure something will not happen, you can say, I'll eat my hat, because if you're sure something will happen, why would you say, I'll eat my hat, right? It's not something to eat, okay? It's not something for eating. Great, so you're all correct. How about this one? Deep pockets. If you have deep pockets, does it mean you have lots of money? Or does it mean your pockets are very big? What do you think? Deep pockets. Are the pockets very big, or are the pockets, or does the person have a lot of money? To have deep pockets. Does it mean to have lots of money, or does it mean to have pockets that are very deep, very big? Have a go. Okay. So looks like we have one explanation in. So Kun Nantipat said, have a lot of money. Yep. So any more explanations? But this one is correct. Yep. So we have What's this? So from Shazia, lots of money. You are correct. So Shazia, where are you watching from? Can you tell us where you're watching from right now, if you don't mind? Okay, Leo, lots of money. Okay, just one O. Okay, not lots. Lots of money. Well done. And rich person, Pokon. Yeah, so all of you got it correct. Yeah, to have deep pockets means to have lots of money, means you are rich. You must be a rich person. So all of you are correct. Thank you so much for your answer. So Shazia, you're watching from the USA. Thank you so much for joining in. What time is it in the USA right now? What time is it from where you're watching from? And we said people who can buy everything. Yeah, that's correct. People with deep pockets can buy everything. Okay, so all of you are correct. Great. Let's move on. How about this one? The gloves were off. So when the gloves are off, what does that mean? Do people calm down or do they get angry? When gloves are off, or like when gloves come off, okay, does that mean everyone is happy and calm, or does that mean everyone is mad, is angry? What do you think? I'll give you a moment. Okay, so it's 9 o'clock in the morning in the US. Wow. So that's 12 hours slower than our time here in Thailand. Okay, so we have from Kun Nantipat, you said people get angry. We have calm down from Shazir. Okay, so let's go back. When we say gloves are off, it means people get heated, get angry. Okay, so yeah, like what Leo said, get angry. Okay, we say the gloves come off. Okay, the gloves come off. So that's why people started screaming and shouting. They're all angry and mad and unhappy. They're not calm anymore. Okay, and what's this one? I think you meant angry, right? So yeah, you're correct. Remember, angry is spelled A-N-G-R-Y. So thank you for all of your explanations. And to repeat, when gloves are off, it means that's when everyone is angry. Okay, so yeah, this one. What does to get along on a shoestring mean? Get along on a shoestring. Is it to have lots of money, a big budget, or is it to have a small budget and not a lot of money? To get along on a shoestring. What do you think? Do you have lots of money or little money? Okay, while we're waiting, I'm going to bring up another comment. So from Swati, you said lose temper. Yeah, so when the gloves are off means people lose temper. So correct. Well done. Okay, so right now we are reviewing the idioms that we learned today. Okay, so if you know the meaning of to get along on a shoestring, please let me know in the comments area. Okay, and if you have just joined in, don't forget to like and share this video. Okay, you will help me a lot when you share, because more people will know about this and more people will get to learn about this for free. Okay, so okay. Right, so we have lots of answers, explanations. So from Kun Nantipat, you said have little money. Yeah, that's right. So when you get along on a shoestring, you live with just a little money. Okay, or Swati, you said poor. That's correct. Okay, Shazia, little money? Yes, you're correct. Poor from wheat, that's correct. And could you type this one in English? I can't understand, but I guess it means little money or something. Okay, and from Kun Piya, little money, you're correct as well. So we have Swati, I'm from India. So hello, Swati. So we are live streaming from Thailand, and most of our viewers are from Thailand as well. So it's great to have an international viewer, and thank you for joining in. Right, so yeah. So to get along on a shoestring means to have little money, to use a small budget. Okay, so all of you got it correct. What about this one? Hand in glove. What does hand in glove mean? Is it to work closely or, sorry, to do something closely, or is it to do something, from very far? What do you think? Hand in glove. Actually, the answer is on the slide, so I have just hidden it for a while, okay? So to work hand in glove, is it to work closely, or is it, to work from far away? Maybe like you're a manager, you just order. Is it like that, or is it like you're in the front line? If you work, if you work hand in glove, okay, is it on the front line, or is it like from the top, far away? What do you think? Hand in glove. What do you think? And let's just read some comments. So from Swati, thanks. I'm happy to be here. Okay, great. I'm happy to have you watching as well. I'm happy to have everyone watching and participating and joining in today. Okay. So we have one explanation from Leo. So closely, yeah. So to work or do something hand in glove means to work closely, to do something closely. Yep. So close, correct. Work closely, correct. Work closely, yeah. Okay, what's this? Laborious. Laborious. Let me just check that word. Right. Requiring time and effort. Well, it's close, but not exact, because, if you do that, it means that you use a lot of time, a lot of energy, okay? But if you work hand in glove, it means like you work closely with that thing, okay? But doesn't always mean that you need a lot of energy. It doesn't always mean you need a lot of time. So I would say the first meaning, which is to work closely, like this one. I think it's closer, okay? So yeah. They have worked hand in glove on this project for years, so they are very familiar with it. So this group have worked closely on this project for a long time. That's why they know a lot about it. So they are familiar with it. Remember, if you can't remember this idiom, okay, just think of picture, hand in glove. Your hand is inside the glove. So you're actually doing, you're so close to the work. Okay, that's how you remember this idiom. Right. So we said, I don't know. I hope you know it now. Remember, work in glove means to work closely. You actually go down and do the work. You touch everything, okay? And hello. So hello to you, Pritam. Thank you for joining in again. So nice to meet you again. And what's this? Take interest. I'm not sure. I would say like just, you actually get down and dirty and do the work. That's hand in glove, okay? So you do the work on the front line, that's hand in glove. So great explanations and comments from everyone. Let's move on to our this one, sixth sentence. Okay, this one, it's a bit new. I think it's a bit new for everyone, even me. So if the cap fits, wear it. When do we say this idiom? If the cap fits, wear it. Do we say it when it is a good thing, or is it a bad thing? Positive or negative? What do you think? If the cap fits, wear it. Is it for a positive situation, or is it for a negative situation? If the cap fits, wear it. What do you think? Okay, I will show you the sentence again. You and I are so lazy, but if the cap fits, wear it. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? Okay, so we said positive for sure with some smileys. So Pia positive, Swati positive, Leo positive, maybe good things from Pokon, and positive from Nantipat. Well, maybe I didn't explain clearly. We normally use it for negative things, okay? So negative, and I'll explain to you why. Because like this one, you know, lazy is a bad thing, right? And if you're lazy, you have to accept it. That is, it's something that is true. You can't deny it. So to repeat, when we say, if the cap fits, wear it, it is used to tell someone to accept a criticism. I don't know if I spelled it correctly. Yeah, criticism or comment. Okay, because it is true, you know, you're commenting on the behavior of your friend, okay, and you end that sentence with, if the cap fits, wear it, to tell your friend that they should accept your comment, they should accept your criticism, because it is true, it is the truth, okay? So yeah, we normally use it for negative things, like in this sentence. Okay, so we have OIC. Well, thank you. I hope you understand it now. So let's go to the next one. Okay, this one. If you do something by the seat of your pants, okay? By the seat of your pants. Okay, do you do it with luck, or do you do it with a lot of planning? With luck or with lots of planning? What do you think? To do something by the seat of your pants or someone's pants, okay? Do you rely on luck, or do you rely on, well, not rely on, or do you use a plan? Do you have a plan? What do you think? Okay, we have luck from Leo, okay? We have luck from Pokon. Okay, Shazia also said with luck. Great. And Nantipat said own experience. So let's review the meaning. If you do something by the seat of your pants, okay, we have, what's this? Maybe luck from we. Okay, so if you do something by the seat of your pants, it means you rely on your luck. So well done to all of you. And it can also mean to rely on your intuition, your sense. So if you say your own experience, this is also fine, okay? Like instead of just relying on like information or details, you use your experience. So it's the same as using your intuition, okay? I'll write it down. Intuition, okay, or your sense, same as using your experience. So this is also correct, and obviously without proper planning, okay? So doing anything and you just relying on luck, relying on your intuition, your sense, your experience, or just doing something without a proper or clear plan, that's doing it by the seat of your pants. Like in this sentence, I finished college by the seat of my pants. I was lucky to graduate, okay? So like I graduated from this college by luck. You know, I didn't do a lot of planning, okay? And I had thought that I wouldn't finish it, right? Okay, let's look at a few more sentences together. Actually, a few more idioms. So this one, under your belt. If you have under your belt, what does that mean? Is it something is under your belt, or does it mean experience? Under your belt, what do you mean? Well, what does it mean? Sorry. Under your belt. If you have done something under your belt, does it mean that thing is hanging under your belt? Or does it mean you have experience doing that thing? What do you think? Okay, we have one. So Nandipat said experience. Right, that is correct. Any other explanations? So Swati said, can I get PDF file too? Well, right now I only do a live video, okay? So we don't have PDF file right now, but I would say that I would recommend, okay, that you write these idioms down. All right, you can review this video later on when the live video is finished, okay, and then write all of these idioms down. Okay, and yeah, we have experience, and experience. So everyone is correct. Like this one in this sentence, can experience again. Great. So in this sentence, it's telling us that, when you have the experience of winning some awards, then later on you think that it is easier to gain even more awards. Okay, so when you have some awards, when you have some experience winning some awards, your later awards will come by even easier. All right, so well done to everyone. And what's this one? Okay, so we have two more. Okay, a trick up your sleeve. What does it mean? A trick up your sleeve. So I'll give you some time to type your explanation. Okay, so no clues for this one, no hints for this one, because the answer is like on this slide already, I guess. Yeah. So okay. Anyway, if you have just joined in, we are learning some idioms with clothing-related words, okay? Remember that idioms are like groups of words which have a different meaning from each of the separate parts, okay? So like sleeve is this part of your, shirt or t-shirt or something? Your shirt, yeah. But if you say you have a trick up your sleeve, then the meaning is different. So knowing lots of idioms is a good thing. Like when you watch a movie, you read something. Okay, so when you listen and when you read, you understand things better. You understand the hidden meanings. You understand the subtle meanings. Okay. And if you need to write or speak, especially in a test, like a standardized test, TOEFL, IELTS, like that, well, there is this chance that you score better because you're showing the people who rate or give you scores that you know lots of English words and idioms. Right, so to have a trick up your sleeve, what does that mean? Do you have another plan, yes or no? If you have a trick up your sleeve, do you have another plan? Do you have an extra plan? What do you think? A trick up your sleeve. Any answers? Any guesses? A trick up your sleeve. All right, so I will tell you the answer now. If you have a trick up your sleeve, it means you have a backup plan or you have a secret plan that you can use when needed. Okay, so like in this sentence, it says, if this plan goes wrong, you still have a trick up your sleeve, right? So, if this plan, something you intend to do, goes wrong, if it fails, okay, you still have like a second plan, yes or no? It's a question, right? So we have some explanations. Yeah, you can say that, exactly. Plan B, that's correct. Another plan, that's correct. Okay, yes, I have a plan, right? Okay, so for the word plan, we don't need the extra E at the end. Is it like second choice? Yes, it is. Okay, how about plan C? Yeah, plan B, plan C, and so forth can all be called a trick up your sleeve. Okay, so like if you have plan B and plan C as well, you have two tricks up your sleeve. Okay, so to recap, a trick up your sleeve is a backup or secret plan when you need it. Okay, and let's look at the last idiom here. So dressed to the nines. Dressed to the nines. If you dress to the nines, do you dress like beautifully or do you dress casually? Okay, casually, I will spell it. Casual, casually or beautifully. Okay, so, beautifully is like, you look good, attractive. If you dress casually, that's like, maybe you're staying at home, so you don't need to wear many things that are hard to wear. It's just like maybe a t-shirt and a pair of shorts or something like that. So yeah, what do you think? Okay, and from Swati, backup plan. Yeah, that's correct for the previous idiom. Have a trick up your sleeves. So we have one, right, from Pokon. So gorgeous, yeah, beautiful from Swati, right? Any more explanations? Dressed to the nines. Okay, great. So we have beautifully from Leo, okay, from Pia, beautiful, Nandipat, beautifully, and from we, lovely. So all of you are correct. That's correct. If you dress to the nines, you dress beautifully, elegantly, gorgeously, lovely, all of that. Right, so here, she dressed to the nines last night. Her dress was elegant. So this person, she dressed very well last night. Maybe it's like a party here, a function, a gala. Why? Her dress was elegant. If something is elegant, it is beautiful, it is attractive, it is graceful. Graceful looks good, okay? Worth praising, worth like respecting, stuff like that. And a dress is something women wear, like a long piece of clothing that you wear from like the top up until like your legs in one piece. That's a dress. Okay, so yeah, I think most of you got it correct. So yeah, I'm glad that you have learned something. So from Swati, pretty, pretty. I think it's spelled like this, Pretty. Okay, pretty. Yeah, looks good. Pretty. That's right. Looks like you got lots of international viewers. Yeah, looks like we have many international viewers today. So yeah, looks like we have lots. So let's see, what else do we have? Okay, so that's all the idioms I have for you today. Actually, there are many more idioms in English and also many more clothing related idioms in English, but I just brought 10 for today's video, but there are actually more. You can look them up. Okay, so thank you again to everyone for joining today. Okay, we have lots of international viewers today, I think from India, lots of viewers from India, and I think we had one from Algeria and one from Bangladesh, so many countries. So I'm glad that you all could join in, and obviously to our Thai viewers, thank you for joining in, even though it is the long holiday and maybe you're traveling, going on holiday, relaxing, doing something else, you still come here and participate in this video. So I would like to thank you so much. Okay, yeah. And so I hope this video has been useful for all of you. Please like this video. Please help me, I beg you, to share this video, to your wall, to your friends, family members, to your colleagues, to a group you're part in. Okay, so the more awareness we have, the better. And of course, more people will get to learn from a great video like this. And just so you know, I go live every 2 days. So this is a Friday. So on Sunday, I'll be going live again, so don't miss out. If you're watching on Facebook, don't forget to like my page and press see first. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell button. Okay, right. I'll read some comments. You are a great teacher. Thank you, Swati. Okay, I think so. So we agree. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching and joining in too, Leo. Okay, thank you for today. Goodbye, teacher. Well, thank you for joining in, Kun Nantipat, and yeah, good night to you. So yeah, I'll come at around 8 p.m. Thailand time. So that's UTC +7. Okay, UTC +7 Thailand time on Sunday. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Wee. Good night, Swati. Good night, all. Don't you have any English course for international students? Well, actually, I have one course. It's a writing course. I'll give you a link. Okay. So good night from Thailand. Link Facebook page. Well, if you're joining, I think the link to the Facebook page is in the description. Okay. And specifically, if you're a Thai viewer, okay, if you want to improve your grammar, your TOEIC, and also your writing. I have many online courses, and you can read more about those courses in the description. Okay, but I would like to learn more, right? So I'll be going live again soon. Yeah, so let me just see. Give me a moment. Mark in writing. So if you are an international viewer and you would like a good guideline course to improve your score, you can check out my course here. I'll give you the link, okay? So yeah, this one is an English course, right? But if you're a Thai viewer, okay, I have even more courses. Check out in the description. All right, so that's it for today. If you have comments, suggestions, okay, and also if you have questions, you want me to teach any topic, please do let me know. You can send me a message to my page, to my channel, or you can just leave your your comments, your suggestions, your questions in the comments area here. Okay, it's been a pleasure teaching you, sharing, and just talking to all of you again. And don't forget to join in again in 2 days on Sunday, okay, at the same time, around 8 p.m. Thailand time. All right, so yeah, that's all for today from me. Okay, I will not keep you waiting. And please take care, everyone, and hope to see all of you again on Sunday. All right, goodbye.